Founded in 2024, Paddle for Cancer returns this year, a journey of purpose, unity and compassion. Supporting the Christian Pesamino Foundation's mission in cancer awareness and palliative care across Fiji, it's one of Fiji's longest paddling challenges, pushing beyond limits, united for a cause.
Bula Vinaka, my name is Stephen Andrews, and I'm blessed to be from the wonderful town or place of Savu Savu in the hidden paradise of Fiji. I'm also the general manager of the Castaway Island Resort and also the chairman of Paddle for Cancer Committee.
This year's challenge, 36 kilometers across open waters, from Castaway Island to Aquaries on the beach at Wailolo, Nadi.
How did this Paddle for Cancer program or event start? It actually started mainly because of my nephew, Christian Pesamino. Actually, he's the son of my sister. Unfortunately, Christian was diagnosed with leukemia in early 2023. And when he was diagnosed with leukemia, it was on, I would say, quite late on the onset that he was diagnosed with leukemia. So from there we had to look for treatment quickly because as per the doctor's advice that the leukemia had really taken over or went to a great extent. So looking for places where he could find medical help, none was here in Fiji at that time. We looked at Australia and New Zealand, but unfortunately because of visa requirements and the length of getting visas, we had to look for places where it was much quicker to get. But then we found we were able to get a place in the Philippines, an awesome hospital in the Philippines, and that was arranged through my sister-in-law, my eldest brother's wife, who's also a doctor, and she's a Filipino, and she managed to find a wonderful place for Christian to get his treatment there. So he's rushed over to the Philippines. As a matter of fact, the day he got into the Philippines, he flew via Papua New Guinea. The doctors in the Philippines said they were quite surprised that Christian made it to the Philippines. That was how bad and how far gone his sickness had went to. And whilst he was in the Philippines, he needed some urgent treatment, and that cost a lot of money. And whilst we have a very close-knit family, we started to pitch in financially, but it cost a lot of money. So the thought of me in one way how I could help, and not only just help, but to try and create awareness of cancer in general and also draw some attention to leukemia. I then decided to do a cycle, from Nadi to Suva, and while cycling, create awareness and also raise funds for Christian's actual treatment in the Philippines. And I was blessed that Percy Navolo, who's also a former Fiji cyclist rep, Commonwealth gold medalist also, joined me on the cycle, plus his son and also another of my nephews. So we cycled to Suva, over 190 Ks, and we raised around over 50 grand for that particular cycle. And that helped in Christian's treatment. Then in early 2023, after Christian had gone through some preliminary treatment in the Philippines, he came back to Fiji, but still needed to continue with his treatment. So I invited him to Castaway to come and spend some time here with me on the island and relax as he continued to recuperate from his treatment in the Philippines. So he came, him and his girlfriend Bella McGowan.
Hello everybody, my name is Isabella McGowan. I am the late Christian Pesamino's partner, and with this Paddle for Cancer event that we have going on, it was a personal discussion I had with Christian when he was still here. It was a plan that we had made also with his uncle, Stephen Andrews. That was something that he wanted to do, and knowing that him and I used to paddle for Nadi Bay, knowing that he had cancer, it was a way of fundraising. And because paddling was something that he loved so much, he also wanted to make it an annual event to have people come together, paddle, have fun, but also raise funds for those that have cancer.
So we sat together, having a chat one lunch hour, just here at our restaurant. And I mentioned to Christian that last year I did the cycle, and this year I was thinking of paddling from Castaway to Nadi to also raise awareness and raise funds, where I would, all funds raised at that time, I'll give it to the Fiji Cancer Society. And Christian, who is also a member of the Nadi Bay Canoe Club, he said to me, "Uncle Stephen, I want to paddle with you." I said to him, "Son, it's going to be a grueling exercise. Also, I'll be paddling in a kayak. You just cheer me on, I will paddle. And it's unsafe to go to paddle in a kayak, because my thought was to paddle in a kayak." And then he said to me, "Uncle Stephen, I'm part of the Nadi Bay Canoe Club. The best one, safest way to do it is in a canoe. You should contact the guys at Nadi Bay Canoe Club, and better to paddle in one of those canoes." And I said, "Hey, that's a good idea." So I contacted, I was given Leilani's number. At that time, I did not even know Leilani. I didn't even know that the Nadi Canoe Club even existed. But it was through Christian that he gave me the contacts. I called Leilani up. She asked me as to why I wanted the canoe. I gave her the reasons, and she said, "Oh, we'd like to be part of it." I said, "Oh, that's awesome." And then the staff here at Castaway heard that I was going to be doing the paddle. Then they came on board. They said, "Hey, Boso Kerkera, we want to paddle too." And I go, "Oh, geez, yeah, we'd love for you guys to join." So now I've had Nadi Bay Canoe Club, Castaway, and then our sister property, Outrigger Fiji Beach Resort. The team there heard about it and blessed them. They wanted to also be part of this whole event. And so something, in a small discussion at lunch between myself and my nephew and his girlfriend, Bella, that it came to being.
So Christian was a very outgoing person, very sporty, loves to be outside, and social butterfly at times. Everybody knew him. He was the life of the party. Yeah, he was very outgoing, and so he was always, he was playing rugby, he was playing volleyball, he was paddling, he was getting a feel of everything.
We went out to to the sponsors, we went out to communities, we went out to the families, and we were overwhelmed with the support. So on, I think it was the 24th of October last year, almost a year to date, our first Paddle for Cancer event was launched. And unfortunately, before the launching, we lost my nephew. Christian, he succumbed to leukemia. That was in October 2023 that he succumbed to leukemia. A few months after we had that small chat about paddling to Nadi. But I'm pleased that the Paddle for Cancer decided to do it in Christian's memory, create awareness on cancer. And so all the funds was donated to the Fiji Cancer Society. Yeah, this has sort of become a personal thing for me. But also at the same time, I think we in the committee, all of us had some sort of family members who was touched by cancer. And we came to understand how cruel this disease is and how it has touched so many families around the world and also here in Fiji. Even in our own businesses, here on Castaway, we have a few of our Castaway members or family members who also had succumbed to cancer. Some are telling their wonderful stories of how they survived and because of the assistance that they received. And this year, we have kind of grown in terms of participation from the paddle team. Last year, there were just 3 teams. As mentioned, there was Outrigger Fiji Beach Resort, the Nadi Bay Canoe Club, and Castaway Island Resort. This year, we now have grown it to 4 teams, and we've welcomed on board the Six Senses Fiji team that have joined our Paddle for Cancer team. And this came about because of our former HR manager, Washeroma, who just recently moved across to take up a new post at Six Senses as the Director of Human Resources. And so we asked him, hey, if you're going across there, why don't you invite the Six Senses team? And it's just awesome that they came on board. So this year we've got 4 teams paddling for an awesome cause. And we welcome the Fiji Six Senses team on board.
Given that Six Senses is the first time to be part of the Paddle for Cancer event, I guess it's only fitting that I also say a few words. But to be honest, on behalf of the Six Senses family, we are privileged, honored, and humbled to be part of the Paddle for Cancer event this year. Needless to say that it's all for a worthy cause. Stephen, Paula, Joy, and the Castaway family. Also like to take this time to thank you. We would like to offer our appreciation, our gratitude for what Castaway is known for, and that is the finest hospitality that they always offer.
Such a privilege for us to be part of this event, as it's meant a lot to every one of us. We have special ones that have gone through this very difficult period of their time. So that's why we're very glad to be part of this event again this year. As from us, from Outrigger, we'd like to thank the Nadi Bay for being part of the team as well, training and also prepping the team as well. And also for us being here today.
Bola Vinaka and Yanra. My name is Alama Batete. I'm currently a paddler for Fiji Outrigger Canoe Club, and I've been paddling for almost, 10 years, and I'm privileged to be here today for the Paddle for Cancer event that was organized by Nadi Bay Canoe Club in collaboration with Castaway Island Resort and Outrigger Beach Fiji, as well as Six Senses.
Hello, my name is Niconia Wevo. I am 15 years old and I'm the youngest paddler taking part in the Paddle for Cancer. The preparations have been really good. I've been training regularly with my Nadi Bay teammates in the mornings. It's been tough, but just thinking of those that are battling the disease has really kept me motivated, and it's been going really well, and I look forward to taking part.
In today's 36-kilometer challenge, may we remember all those who have lost their loved ones to cancer, and let us also remember those who are still fighting their battles. May every stroke we take be a living reminder that there is something good and great in the little things that we do. Sometimes a task like taking a stroke in the water may seem so small, but the impact it has on the entire canoe, on the crew, and the journey is immeasurable. Sometimes in life, we may do things for the sake of just doing it. And some may say, "What a normal job number." But let today's event remind us of God's plans and purpose in this lifetime. May we find a deeper meaning in the little as well as the big things that we do. May every kilometer throughout this 36-kilometer course that we conquer be a living testimony that there is strength that we can find in numbers. The power of many is far greater than the power of one. There's a saying that we usually refer to in paddling, which is, if you want to go fast, paddle alone. If you want to go far in life, paddle together. And in every moment that we feel like giving up, may we learn to lean on our crew members and find the strength to carry us through. So with those few words, I now declare the Paddle for Cancer event 2025 open.
We'll be paddling in 6-man canoes. We call them 6-6, where 2 up in the front, number 1 and number 2. So in the canoes, we go by numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the 2 up in the front, number 1 and number 2, they're called our pacers. So they are the ones who normally set the pace for the entire crew. So in the canoe 3, 4, as well as 5, they're known as our engine room. They are also known as the powerhouse, where that's when, like in paddling, that's where like the power comes in. And they will work towards the pace that's been set by 1 and 2. And then in 6, 5 also helps out with 6 if they actually need help in terms of steering the canoe. So number 6 is always known as our steersman. Even though we have in the canoe, where number 1 and 2 set the pace, 3, 4, and 5 engine room, and number 6 as your steersman, at the end of the day, we need all 6 to be working together in order to get the canoe moving fast and smooth. So even though we have our different roles, we are always, at the back of our minds, we're always like trying to have a good feeling in the canoe in terms of the stroke. We try and go in and out together. The timing needs to be almost perfect, as well as the synergy in the canoe. And for many, paddling may seem like more towards like a technical sport, but for us, it's almost like a way of life where we feed off each other's energy in the canoe. If someone is not feeling good in the canoe, you can actually sense it when you're paddling, and that's when we like always try and like work together and like push each other, like, hey, it's okay, I got your back. So yeah, and in my opinion, I just believe that this event is such a good opportunity not only to raise funds for cancer, but also raise awareness. You know, I may not know Mr. Christian Pesamino on a personal level, but I'm just so grateful that we get to do this for those who maybe feel like they're battling who are going on this cancer journey by themselves. And I'm just so grateful to God for his life, that because of him, an event like this had emerged, and it sort of like pulled all of us together, not just paddlers, but all these other resorts. We've almost come together and almost like become family. So yeah, all in all, just like in paddling, where you need everyone to be working together to allow a smooth transition and to allow the canoe to fast, I think this event too has sort of embodied that. And yeah, I myself am so blessed, and I think it's such an honor to be here, to be amongst other workers that are currently employed with these two resorts. Castaway, Outrigger Fiji, Outrigger Beach Fiji Resort, as well as Six Sense. And it also has brought us paddlers closer together in terms of the Nadi Bay Canoe Club, reaching out to other clubs that's affiliated under Fiji Outrigger.
We need to put more awareness on the symptoms. Right now, understandably, our major cancer in Fiji is breast cancer, cervical cancer and the likes. But we need to promote more awareness on the lesser known cancers so that we are able to diagnose earlier. That way more families will have much better chance, much more time to fundraise. Grateful for the Paddle for Cancer committee, for all the paddlers. And we look to more events like this, carrying on, spread the awareness, get checked. Research on the symptoms. You never know, one minor issue happening with you might be underlying for something major in the future.
Just a big shout out to my family, the McGowan family, especially the Pesaminos. I just want to let you guys know that this one's for you guys and for Christian. Thank you.
So basically, this is what we are doing here on Paddle for Cancer, to create that awareness, encourage people to get that early test, the early detection, because through early detection you have the opportunity to get to early treatment. And then you have organizations like the Fiji Cancer Society, and in this instance all the funds we are collecting from this event will go to the Christian Pesamino Leukemia Foundation. And through this foundation they'll be assisting families that are going through the same thing that Christian's family had gone through, and also provide the necessary financial support as much as we can, and also the moral support and palliative care that they would require. We want to ensure that that no one suffers alone. This is an opportunity for us to support them, and as we paddle today, every oar, every paddle that we put in the water, every stroke would be for those that's out there that's suffering, the families that need the support, and we're doing this for you. And I would like to say thank you very much to all the sponsors, all those out there in the community, not just here in Fiji but also overseas, for supporting this small cause. There's so many causes out there. If you have the opportunity to support that, to fight this dreaded disease, I would encourage you. These small things that does count, because it'll go a long way for those families that are suffering for cancer. So yeah, that's basically how our Paddle for Cancer was formed.